Well, I'm just gonna.
I turn the air on. Right, Don?
I hear you.
You warm too?
I'm ignoring you.
If you're warm, you know.
I'm ignoring you.
That's where it's at. How far out? Yeah.
You know, if you see someone talking to you.
Let's go ahead and call this meeting to order. The first appropriation ordinance we have this evening being enacted by the Quorum Court of Marion County, Arkansas, and ordinance to be entitled an ordinance to revise the annual compensation of county elected officials and amend ordinance 2024-61, the 2025 annual operating budget and numbers and compensation ordinance for Marion County, Arkansas. This amendment is for budget increases for Marion County elected officials pursuant to the Marion County budget and numbers and compensation ordinance. Excuse me, I've had a cold. Section 2, ACA 14-14-1204 requires a 3% annual cost of living adjustment to be approved salary ranges for county elected officials. No increases have been budgeted by the Marion County Quorum Court since the ordinance 2014-16 dated March 13th, 2014, except as required to comply with mandated minimums when salaries fell below the accepted range. Then I'll go ahead and read section 3, and then we'll just leave the numbers. If anybody wants to see this, I've got an extra copy. Section 3, the amendment will increase the current budget appropriations by 25% for elected official salaries to historically align with ACA 14-14-1204 and will modify the existing numbers and compensation schedule for the remainder of the calendar year of 2025. Your Honor.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Judge.
It's all right. It's just fine. I know you've all seen this one before, and some language was changed per Russo for Treasurer Crispino to read it back up. You all know me. In the last 2.5 years, if I pick a rock up and I find something wrong, I don't just lay that rock back there. I've done it with everything, so why wouldn't I do it with this? This is a touchy subject to speak on. It's obviously uncomfortable, or it would have been kicked down the road for 30 or 2 decades. We just read that had been mandated by the state to give elected officials 3% for counties like ours that have not been helping out their elected officials. I too am pro law enforcement when you take care of law enforcement. I too am pro skilled operators on Class A CDL trucks and graders, take care of those. We're going to be crunching those numbers going forward. It seems like we pop the can off that one right there and we're moving forward with it. Or wait till the budget. I can't just not speak on this because we're dealing with that right now. If after tonight, you choose to push it till November, you won't hear another word about me, yay or nay, I'll back you 100% on it. What I want you to know, Susan Crispino has been a part of Marion County for 25 years. She's our city treasurer. Clerk Moffitt has been a part of Marion County for 24 years. She's our city clerk. Assessor Epps has been a part of us for 17 years. And Carl Verdone is our collector and past treasurer 19 years. That's 85 years, almost 15 years to a century. They put in their time here in Marion County. And the sooner we do this for them, it helps their retirement. Now, again, you want to push it till November, we help with budgets, I'll back you 100%, we'll go from there. I'm just speaking on it now because the sooner it's done, the better it helps them for the rest of their lives after the 85 years they put into the county. That's all I gotta say. Thank you.
The judge's testimony, or,
Are you important?
I'll tell you what, let's back up and we'll do it the redneck way. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up for a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Matt? Discussion?
In section 2, it has March 13th, 2014 is the date. I was under the understanding you about 3% raises last this last year. Yes.
3% mandated by the state of Arkansas.
Okay.
That's every year because of counties that don't give raises to their officials.
So thank you.
Any further discussion?
We got the money to do it.
Treasurer.
Yes, we have the money to do it. And one of the reasons why we went ahead and submitted this again, not only because I've been after it since 2023, but Cheyenne and Gina, comptroller and payroll, need figures to plug into their overall spreadsheet so y'all can see the elected officials again with the totals that you'll be looking at whenever you look at those.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Opposed? This appropriation ordinance passes. Moving along to appropriation ordinance.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To be enacted by the Quorum Court of Marion County, Arkansas, an ordinance to be entitled, an ordinance amending the annual operating budget and numbers of compensation ordinance 2024-61 for calendar year 2025 for Marion County, Arkansas. Transfer unappropriated funds from 3403 County Buildings Improvement Fund for the construction of the security fence and automatic gate for Marion County Court. What is being requested is an appropriation of money in the sum of $28,480 to move from appropriate funds County Buildings Improvement Fund 3403 to County General County Buildings Fund 1000.0111. I'd also like to add, if I remember correct, Judge, didn't you say that we would have a insurance reimbursement on this?
We will. And when that comes in, I'll have the treasurer, we'll do ordinance to put it back into 3403. They're still doing the figures on that. This is on the flood. I'll start off. I planned on doing this in the next couple of years. The flood fast forwarded that and took down our fence. And so we're rebuilding it. We had paved back there, as you see, it looks nice now. And we had, when we came through there with that mural, that looks amazing for the back of the building. And now we're gonna fence it and put a black privacy netting on it. And it'll just be a place locked for employees that work in the annex, for all district and circuit court judges, and for deputy prosecutor and some of his ladies that work with him, to have a safe place that's under camera and key to enter and out of the courthouse. And not have to walk out to a parking lot during court days where, God is good, we haven't had incidents, but they're not coming to court because they're doing things correctly. So this gives them a nice, secure place to park and go from there.
I'll entertain a motion.
I'll second.
Discussion.
Do we know how much money we're gonna be getting back from insurance on this or no?
I was ballpark between 16 and 19, but I don't have an exact amount. But whatever it is, we'll put straight back in that 3403, because that building fund, I believe originally, I'm 98% sure, I wasn't part of this yet, came from the selling of what is now the nursing home. And so there's nothing that keeps feeding this fund. So if you're taking this fund, I only like to do it on my end if we're getting a reimbursement check from something like insurance. Sometimes you have to take from it, but there's nothing funneling into it. Once that's gone, it will be gone.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? We'll go ahead and take a vote. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? We've got two more. Appropriation ordinance 2025. Be it enacted by the Quorum Court of Marion County, Arkansas, and ordinance to be entitled, an ordinance amending the annual operating budget and numbers and compensation ordinance 2024-61 for calendar year 2025 from Marion County, Arkansas. Transfer unappropriated funds from 1,000 county general fund for the increase of insurance. Excuse me. Section 1, the appropriation is for the transfer of funds to cover the cost of insurance for buildings and risk management. There was an increase in anticipated cost. Section 2, appropriate money in the amount of $502.94 from the following funds. Appropriate fund from county general fund 1,000, appropriate to county buildings fund 1,000 period 0 111, both in the amount of $502.94. May I entertain a motion? May I entertain a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? No discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Final appropriation ordinance for the evening, 2025. Be it enacted by the Quorum Court of Marion County, Arkansas, and ordinance to be entitled, an ordinance amending the annual operating budget and numbers and compensation ordinance 2024-61 for calendar year 2025 for Marion County, Arkansas. Transfer unappropriated funds from 2003 additional motor fuel tax fund for repayment of asphalt overlay on the Marion County Court Complex rear parking lot. Section 1, this appropriation is for the transfer of funds for payment of asphalt overlay on Marion County Court Complex rear parking lot. Section 2, appropriate money in the amount $31,350 from the following fund. Appropriate from additional motor fuel tax fund 2003, $31,350. Appropriate to road department fund 2000-0200 in the amount of $31,500. May I have a motion? I'll make a motion. May I have a second?
Second.
Discussion? No discussion? Go ahead and call to the vote. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? That is it for our evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that chance to look at the parking lot, but they did a great job. I was down in court out there, so very good.
Do what?
We can court by 3 minutes.
Oh, give me something.
I will Can y'all read this from where you're sitting?
I can barely see that from where I'm sitting. I see it's a newspaper.
We can see you.
I may be coming back to you next month to ask for more money. This is our annual financial statement. And I didn't do the insertion order on this, and for some reason, Mountain Echo found it necessary to print on 2 full pages. Whereas in the past, it's been part of 1 page. So it boosted my expense from $400, $375 last year, $160 the year before. This at the bottom says I'll be paying $900. So I have, been waiting on Robert to talk to him about it, he said he'd look into adjusting the invoice. I haven't gotten it yet, but we do that.
That's what I was gonna ask. I thought you were going to speak out to Mr. Lyons.
I did speak with Mr. Lyons. I first spoke with the ad placement lady Peggy. She said it wouldn't be changed. Then I spoke with Robert, and he seemed unaware. He knew that there had been legibility problems in the past.
But he's never done 2 pages before,
He's not done 2 pages
and he
before.
discussed the legibility issue before he made 2 pages. And that's
At
what
least
I,
not with me,
but it's your budget.
but it's my budget.
Okay, so it shouldn't be you.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
No one has anything else, we'll adjourn for the evening.
Motion to adjourn.
I'm sorry, yeah. So your motion?
Motion to adjourn.
Second? We'll get this down one of these days.
Sorry.
Very good. Right? Oh, I'm on this one.
Now,
Two is awesome.
it's like, oh,
10.
Yeah, I haven't got a covenant.
our